So we're all here in the Amber Temple. You guys have finished your explorations and gotten a rundown of all the different dark entities that are trapped here, and the promises and whispers that they telepathically eke out to the visitors to the temple. In addition to that, um, Exathanter, the Lich, who kind of plays host here at the Amber Temple, um, did come to you and say you might remember that he discussed a ritual of binding, if you remember that.
Yep.
So, one of the vestiges that used to be trapped in the Amber Temple was the vestige of Vampire, the Lord of Blood. Some decades ago, Strahd had, much like you're doing now, had come to the Amber Temple, and he ended up freeing the vestige of Vampire, um, and so when he did that, he became Vampire's champion, and and even though some adventurers over the years have managed to defeat Strahd, Vampire always resurrects him. So Exathanter is kind of tipping you off to the fact that defeating Strahd in battle is only half the battle, and that to really defeat him for good, you've got to re-entomb the vestige of Vampire that Strahd has freed. Um, Now, killing the Dark God is a feat beyond your capabilities, but you can re-entomb him in an amber prison, much as the Emerald Enclave did 2,000 years ago. Exathanter provided you this ritual so that you can do it. He says after Strahd has been defeated, you'll have some time to gather all of your components together. And then once you're at the ritual site, um, you proceed uh, with the ritual as written here. There's a number of psalms that you'll have to read, um, but Exathanter reminds you that this is a ritual that has not been performed in thousands of years, so nobody knows exactly what to expect. Um, but this is the process by which you will defeat Strahd permanently. This binding ritual. So after that Strahd fight, you'll have your showdown with the aspect of a dead god, basically. So before we move on from the Amber Temple, um, before we move on from the Amber Temple, people will have the opportunity to,
Sell your soul.
yeah, to accept any of these gifts that you want. If you had any other questions for Exathanter, any questions about the ritual, take your time to review the documents that are here, and just let me know when you guys are ready to leave the temple.
We have everybody tonight, don't we?
We do.
Don't forget, if you're here, go to the library and update your spell books with every spell.
Sorry, the library here has a whole bunch of books.
Yeah,
The
the library here contains spell books basically for every known spell in existence.
Okay.
So if
How
you were,
does it contain
That would be pretty
materials
cool.
to transcribe them?
yes,
Okay. Uh, and despite all of that, I would absolutely love to do that, but it does take time. So how much time is the party willing to stay here while I transcribe spells into my spell book?
How much time are you talking?
I'll give you like 20 minutes.
It is I wish I had my player's handbook. I'll get back to you on that in 1 second.
Well, let's put it this way: are there any dire spells that you need to help us in this campaign?
Yeah, that's what I'll think about that based on the amount of time that I have. Hold on 1 second.
Let's see. Scribe.
Because I know after the last campaign, I'm due for a long rest soon if we can.
We can't do it in the temple because there's some kind of effect where we can't really rest.
It's just a saving throw, and if you fail, you only get back 3/4 of your hit points.
So it takes 2 hours per level of spell.
Okay. Sounds like we might be here for another day.
Does that? But that also gives you back your spells, though. If you fail it, you just don't get your hit points back.
You mean-
you're talking
Oh.
about resting in the temple? Let me.
Yes.
Let me relook it up here.
Because that would be at least 8 hours, so that'd be.
So, at each long rest, every player has to roll a DC 13 Wisdom save. Any player who fails gets 3/4 of their hit points and gains a form of temporary madness. That is the mechanicals of long resting in the temple.
Okay, but this one's easy. We can go outside to the little. I think we did this before, and I can ritual cast Leomund's tiny hut, and so we can all huddle there under the snow or
It's amazing
the
how
weather.
useful that spell is.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Because I'm down to 1 first level spell, 1 second level spell, and I have 17 hit points.
So why don't we go long rest, and then if you guys would, how do people feel about like a day, meaning 24 hours spent here for me to copy a total of 12 spell levels?
Sounds good.
Dan, how long is it to the town and back?
Oh, let me think. To get all the way from the Amber Temple back down to the town, I'm going to say it's got to be a good 12-hour trip.
Because what I was thinking, we have to get all those components to do that spell to bind that thing. While you're doing spells, do we go down and get the components and come back?
Well, let's look at those components. What you need: salt, some blessed lanterns, and the blood of an evil man, which you can supply that yourself, Bardor, right?
Yeah, and I'm a cleric. Can I bless things?
I guess so. So it doesn't sound like the material components are going to be too tough. And then 1 cubic foot of amber. You'll have to take a block of amber from the temple. There's the shards of vampires' tomb.
Wasn't there an empty pedestal somewhere?
There was an empty, huge block of amber. You don't need the huge block though. You just need a little piece.
Okay. Why he scribes the spells, we could go get the components, come back, do the ritual, and then go clean up everything else.
I don't know that you're going to be able to do the ritual until you defeat Strahd.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe we could bind him and then go kill Strahd.
I mean, I suppose technically you could. You really could. And if you wanted to do the ritual of binding first, we could do that.
I'm just trying to give him time to get his spells.
Which I deeply appreciate.
That would give him a full day because we have a full day of traveling. It's probably going to take me a little while to bless the lanterns and stuff and then get back here, right?
Yeah, we could definitely split the party. and I won't make too much drama out of that. But to say that while Keldrin spends the day um, resting, that you guys shoot back down to, or some of you at least, shoot back down to town, gather your supplies, then you regroup back at the temple a day later.
So, but first we are going to long rest, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't find a nap right now.
Okay. And so with that time, how many hours do I have in total? Noting that I, as an elf, I only have to sleep 4 hours a day.
Okay. So, what? That gives you 20 hours, right?
Yeah, I guess that's right. If they so
Plus the long rest.
Well, his
'Cause
long
wait,
rest is 4 hours, and then that would leave 20 after.
Yep. Okay, sounds good. So I will. I'll let you know later, Dan, which spells I end up scribing.
Okay. So I went and advanced the clock a little bit more than 24 hours, so that it is dawn on day 17, and and so Keldrin, you've been spending the better part of the last day transcribing, while others have been gathering supplies for the ritual of binding. Um, Now you are all regrouped at the Amber Temple. Say again?
And we took a long rest. And we took a long rest in the middle of all that.
Right, right. Long rested. Everybody's long rested, right?
So is that in the proposal now, Bardor, is to do the ritual binding, which involves fighting something, right?
I don't think it involves fighting in anything. It's I don't know what we read that thing as much as I know
Right.
too.
So
I've never done this before.
So so Exathanter explains that this ritual will have to be performed at one of the megalith sites that is found throughout Barovia. They're like the Stonehenge sites. There's one by the windmill. There's one by the ruins of Berez, and then there's one in Yester Hill. So this is where the ritual will have to be performed. Let's see. In order to imprison Vampire, you must read through all of the stanzas of the Psalms of Terror and defeat the aspect of Vampire that is summoned at the end. So there's definitely a fight involved.
Okay.
Um, and I will tip my hat to you to let you know it's a significant
Strahd level significant.
one. It's even intended for you to do after Strahd, so by some measure, you could say it is more difficult than the Strahd fight. But I don't know. I mean, are you guys? What are you guys? 8th level now?
Yeah.
How likely is it that you go up to 9th or 10th before you finish the game? I'm not sure. How close are you to 9?
Not close.
Right.
You say about halfway through.
Yeah, just less than half.
Yeah. So you might make level 9, but I think it's unlikely you make level 10.
Oh, so
Yeah.
sorry. What's our current level of experience?
I have 39900.
Yep.
Okay, thank
Yep.
you.
Oh, and how many nights are we going to have every single person here?
Yep, that's a good point. And we never met a potential TPK that we didn't like, so it would be very on brand for us.
You know what? I am going to do one thing. I'm going to take the strength.
All right. Taking, what is it, the dark gift of what?
Well, I closed it. 1 second. I'm going to go grab it.
I forget.
Blah, blah, blah. Dark gift of Great Tar Hawk.
The Great Tar Hawk. Right. .25 strength. For 10 days. That's pretty huge.
And it makes me more evil for the ritual blood.
I had a question.
Yeah.
So, since I'm a fighter, when I level up, I can only pick think 2 spells. Like 1 spell at level 4 and 8 that are outside of evocation and abjuration. But since there are spells here, am I able to copy more, or am I only like limited to those 2 spells outside of those 2 schools?
You know, I'm not certain off the top of my head.
That's a pretty good question.
I don't know enough about the Eldritch Knight to answer just that. I would have to look more closely, but my guess would be that you're probably limited.
Okay.
That's
My bet is Mike gets to go with you on that, Dan.
Yeah.
Based on what I know of Direct, and I kind of would go against it myself.
All right. So, you guys thinking you want to do this ritual?
I vote yes. One quick question, Dan. Do we know what kind of creature this aspect of vampire is?
It's the aspect of a dead god. So it's formidable.
But I mean, like, would I or us, either from, and maybe we can ask the Lich this.
Yeah.
Is it a celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead?
Let me see. Let me see if I can tell you that much.
You know, I was kind of assuming undead because of the name, but that's a good question.
It is an undead. I'll give you that much.
All right. So when you guys go to the town, can you also make sure to get holy water? Actually, you can make holy water. And powdered silver and iron.
Challenge rating 16.
Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, he's a lot stronger than Strahd. Nice. You need more spell supplies, you said?
Yeah. 100 gold pieces worth of stuff.
Yeah, that's not a problem. So, Dan, where do we have to head next to do this ritual?
You've got to go to one of the megalith sites.
You said Bone Grinders, Yesteryear Hill, and I forgot the third.
And Berez, the ruins of Berez. There's 3 megaliths that you've seen.
Ruins of Perez. Ruins of Perez.
That's Baba Lysaga.
Oh. So basically, the home of the hags, home of Babala Saga, home of the tree thing of Majigga.
The tree druids, the evil druids, right?
Well, the hags could still be around because we haven't killed them off 100%, have we?
I don't think so. No, I don't think you have killed the hags. No.
Yeah, because they stayed in the house when we fought Strahd. So the hags are there. I think the only one we've killed off 100% is Baba Rez, isn't it?
The druids are disbanded, I think.
All right. You guys have a preference on which one?
No.
No, not really.
No, let's go to Baba Rez's. That way, if we have to retreat to the town, it's the closest. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
I guess we're off to Baba Rez's.
Okay, so you're going to leave the Amber Temple, go down the Salenka Pass, and go all the way to basically back to Vallaki or close to it, and then turn south and head down for the ruins of Berez. Okay.
If we haven't dropped the dragon skull off yet, maybe it's a good time to do that.
It is time for that.
Yeah. Yeah, we could probably benefit from the effects of whatever that does.
Hopefully, it's not a fight.
I'm not sure we ever finished that the last time we played this. I think for whatever reason we weren't able to.
I've never. I'm in territory I've never done before.
Yeah, so I don't even remember what it does. So we'll see.
All right, so let's see here. So I've advanced it to noontime here on day 17. And we're going to forego the random encounters because at this point they none of them are going to represent a significant challenge to you. So that would really just be a waste of your time for a minimal XP reward, really. So we will forego with that, and we'll start moving here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First hour of the trip gets you down this far. So maybe it doesn't take quite as long as I was thinking, but let's see. We'll count 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 hours. 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 3. And we're coming down out of the cold mountains now, back into the more temperate lower valley. Six. All right, so there's 3 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now we are at the place where you can go to Argen Vostholt to return the skull. Where is the skull, by the way? Where did you leave it? In Vallaki?
You know, I don't think we ever really talked about that.
I think we planned to bring it back to I can't say the house name, I'm sorry.
Right.
Yeah, I think we planned to bring it right back, and then we split sessions and just never did it.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Yeah, because we literally went up to kill the rock, and then we're like, oh, let's go to the temple because it's right here, and then I think we completely forgot about it.
Yeah, I think we forgot that we had it. So maybe we've still got it. We're still dragging it around.
Want to maybe drop that off, or?
I think Dan's looking.
No, I don't. I know that we discussed dropping it off. I just can't remember exactly where we left it.
You can run the town if that plays out better for you game wise.
I don't honestly know that it matters. I mean, because it's just really 2 hours off the clock either way. So we'll say that when you went back down, if the skull was in Valaki, that you had it here with some of the town guards here guarding it, waiting for you to come by. So you can pick up the skull now.
I like that.
It's good to have people, right?
It really is. All right, so let's go give Osgambop a little skull.
All right, time to go return a dragon skull. All right, back to Argin Vostholt. Okay, let me check your tokens here. I'm gonna just move you around. I think I gotta drop some other people onto the map here. We'll get rid of the
Yeah, that's
dog.
what I'm saying.
Let's see who else we need. So we got Bardor. We've got Kildren. Casimir is with us, so we'll put Casimir here. Murmur is not on the board. Let's drop Murmur. There's Rickard. Tiny little Rickard. Let's fix that. Alright, there he is. There's Safina. And do we have Viltrar on there? I don't think so. Viltrar. Alright, everybody see at our Ginbostholt now?
Yep.
Alright, so
Hey,
you're
you
heading toward the... Oh, excellent. Keldrin, I'm reading you took Haste, Banishment, and Magic Circle. 3 very good spells. I'm going to caution you, though. You've been in Ravenloft, the demi-plane of Ravenloft, long enough to know that certain magics don't work here in this pocket dimension. And I think Banishment is one of them.
Okay. Thank you for the safety tip. I will choose something else there.
You got it.
You actually had that last conversation last week.
Yeah, because believe it or not, the Dungeon of the Mad Mage and Curse of Strahd both put the same restriction on the banishment spell. Just by coincidence, the 2 campaigns I'm running, neither one of them allow
Was that
banishment.
Mad Mage that was last week? I confused campaigns.
Right? Let me see. Where do I have the Lands of Barovia? I'm looking. There it is. Alterations to Magic. Okay, so the land of Barovia resides in its own demi-plane, isolated from all other planes, including the material. No spell, not even wish, allows one to escape from Strahd's domain. Astral projection, teleport, plane shift, and similar spells cast for the purpose of leaving Barovia simply fail, as do effects that banish a creature to another plane of existence. These restrictions apply to magic items and artifacts and have properties that transport or banish creatures to other planes. Magic allows transport to the border ethereal works, but you can't enter the deep ethereal, only the border ethereal. Replaced with Fire Shield. Very good. All right. Now, let me move on from alterations to magic and go back to the chapter for our Ginbostholt here. Where? Special Delivery, Aragel's Hunt. I'm just looking for where in the text this particular little blip is, so just bear with me one moment.
It's not like we jump around on you, Dan.
No, I know, right?
No, right?
Where the hell is this? Damn it. And I can't remember. I'm going to have to do the best I can. Okay. Is it in the rooftop and beacon section? Is that where it is? It is. There it is. Oh, no. I was wrong. But again, we're going to go ahead. So you guys are moving here to the mausoleum in the back. So you can start to feel free to move through the house while I get Vladimir and his friends ready, because they're going to try to stop you.
So we better gather up, guys. I don't think we want to go in there single.
Sorry, hold on. There I am.
I mean, I could just run in there and really start a lot of trouble, but
I think we should also try and sneak in.
Well, I don't know if we actually know they're there yet.
Oh, good call. Never mind.
That was kind of Dan saying, "Let me get set up as you guys move over."
Yep.
Oops. This area we're going through this side door.
I'm kind of moving. He said the mausoleum. I think we're moving out towards the back.
Right.
Yeah.
You guys are moving in the right direction.
Oh, there's
It's
two of
outside,
me on the
right?
board.
I might see people through these windows.
Yeah, Safina's got it. She found the door over here. And you
Oh,
can
yeah, here we
see
go.
Vladimir and a number of his knights standing guard at the mausoleum. As you approach with the skull, Vladimir says he will not allow you to return the skull. That doing so would mean the end of the Order of the Silver Dragon and their eternal watch over Strahd's suffering, and he is not about to tolerate that. He demands you to leave the skull and leave with your lives.
Can you guys ping the map where we are? I've gotten totally lost. Ah, thank you.
And there goes the 4th of July.
So in response, I guess roll for initiative. Screw this guy.
In response, I'm like, you don't want to tell us we'll tell you what we allow.
I'm gonna
Pulling out the sword that I took from him, like, all right, buddy, yeah, sure.
So Keldrin, I see you caught up. Let me get Murmur. Oh, there's 2 Murmurs. I dropped Murmur twice. Okay, so we'll get rid of the other Murmur. I'll bring Casimir over, and I guess it's time to roll for initiative. Anybody notice that they changed all the fonts on Roll20?
Yeah. It's kind of weird.
Right? It'll
And
take a
D&D
day or
Beyond
2
works
to
different.
adjust. D&D Beyond works different? What?
Yeah, the dice things are working, and I had to change my settings to get the dice to work again.
Oh.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, I know, right, Rebecca? How many times are you going to beat up Vladimir? This will be the 3rd time, I think.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so let's see. Keldrin, Bardor, Riker, Safina,
Right.
Murmur, and Viltrar.
For Rykard, it's actually 17, since I'm not able to put the +2 into
Got it, right, because you got that
equipment.
initiative bonus. That's right.
Yeah, for my shield.
All right, Murmur, you got the lightning reflexes, and you get to act first.
All right. Who is this right here? Is that
Riker.
That's me, Rykard.
okay? So like that's not him, but I didn't recognize the token at first. All right. They're 30 feet away. I can make it. I'll run up to this guy and start swinging. Well, I should say as a bonus action as I'm running, I'm raging and getting ready for this because I just want to put the skull back and get over with this shit.
Yeah, we gotta go easy on spells though, don't we? Because we got the big guy coming.
Okay, so a 10 and an 11 isn't going to cut it. These guys aren't that hard to hit, but they're not that easy to hit. So is that it for Murmur?
Yep.
All right, swing 2 swings and 2 misses, and then we go to this revenant you were just attacking. He's gonna go ahead and make 2 attacks right back at you. And he's gonna miss twice. Oh wait, no, you're armor class 13?
No, I'm not.
You're not. Okay.
I'm not. No, he does not hit me.
Very good. All right. This fella here. Gets Murmur into flanking. 14.
14 does not hit.
All right. Bardor.
All right. And decide how much I should hold back. You know what?
Going after Vladdy.
Oh, I'm going. Oh, damn me. Where the heck is that spell?
Doodaloo. Ooh, Searing Smite. A
Oh, no,
constitution.
that's wrong. That was the wrong spell.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Clicked on. Keeps trying to do.
Oh, the blender. So that's a concentration, and that affects them on their turns.
Yep.
All right. Rykard.
All right. Let's see. I'll run up right there, and I'll attack this person right next to me. And I'll use my cantrip Green Flame Blade.
Okay.
And for my first attack, let's see. Oh no.
Ooh. Unfortunately, a miss and a red card.
It is a miss. Oh, I forgot about these cards. Okay. Let's see. Until the end of your turn, attacks of opportunity against you are made with advantage. Okay.
All right. That's not so bad. That's pretty
then-
situational.
That's true. I'll use my second attack, and I'll do the same thing. Green Flame Blade, hopefully hitting this time.
All right. Yeah, there you go.
All right. And then, let's see. Is it an additional 1d8 with Green Flame Blade, or?
It is, but I think Delier, you can only cast it once if you miss with that attack. You can't cast it on your second
I
attack.
thought cantrips, I can use it multiple times. No.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, only one cantrip and one attack. I know because I do that, and invariably I miss with the green flame blade one. It's
Okay.
At your level, what level are you in?
8.
You think you can bonus action and attack at this level? Do you have Warcaster?
Yes, I do.
After a cantrip, you can bonus action 1 melee attack.
Okay, yeah. So that was the second attack, but this is going to be only with my weapon, right?
Right.
Correct.
Okay. Got it. All right.
All right. So 14 slashing damage. Nice damage.
All right. Yeah,
All right.
that'll be my turn.
All right. Safina.
All right, I'm going right after Vladimir.
"17 hits Vladimir
All right,
for 27 damage.
27.
Woof. Boom. All right, now this Revenant here, he's got to make a con save for the blender, right?
Yes.
And that's a DC 16.
Yes.
All right, so he made it, and that was 14 damage, so he takes 7.
Yes.
All right. He is going to step forward, and let's see who he attacks. Going after Murmur. And misses twice. Then we go to Vladimir, who has to make his save against the blender. He made his save, so he takes 7 damage. He is going to try to attack Bardor. He's got 2 greatsword attacks, so let's see what he does here.
It's not magic anymore, though, right?
That is correct. 15 misses, right?
21.
19 misses as well. Viltrar. You are muted, sir.
Oh, there we are. Sorry.
That's okay.
I'm gonna go after. Oops. Doesn't seem to want to highlight anything. Okay.
I think you're on the measuring tool.
Ah, that would do it.
There we go.
There we go. Gonna go after him. Just throwing a firebolt out there.
Mr. Back Corner, okay? All right, very good. So 23 fire damage.
And I'll move. Oh, can't see anything if I go there. Okay, I'll just move there.
All right. This Revenant here has to make his con save. Makes it. He takes his 7 radiant damage. And he's going to move up and get Bardor into flanking. 18 misses and 16 misses. Okay, this guy has to make his con save. He makes it, takes his 7 damage.
They were all good tonight.
2, 3, 4. Well, let's get Rykard into flanking. Why not? 6 versus 3. Why not? All right. So Rykard does an 18 hit.
18 does not hit.
Okay, and 12 certainly doesn't either. Then, all right. Then we go to Keldrin.
Okay, lest any of you think I'm planning on leaving this campaign with any gems left in my Helm of Brilliance. I am going to continue to churn through that. A wall of fire can only be one straight line, right? You can't bend that. No.
I think you can make a wall of fire into a ring. You can.
Yeah, you can. You can make it a circle. You could actually probably oval it around us if it was long enough.
Okay, so a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick. So, if possible, I would love to have a nice little oval so that it went through the 6 of them with the heat radiating outward away from my companions.
Can you draw the circle where you're thinking you'd like it?
I think so. I mean, I think, well, yeah. Kind of like that, except, wait, that was terrible. Now I can't move
No.
it either.
Okay, no, I got what you're saying though.
Yeah.
Now,
There we
when
go.
you do a wall of fire, does it have to be a exact ring?
This is all it says. It says a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick.
So it can only go halfway around.
Well, 20 feet in
Yeah,
diameter.
diameter is
Oh, that's right.
right. And that's not radius, that's diameter, so it's a 10-foot radius.
Yeah.
So the language of it seems to imply that you could only do a circle.
Yeah. Okay, so can you erase that thing?
Yes.
We're just going to go with all reliable. And can you give me the little fireball indicator?
Yes, you got that.
Yeah, no messing around. There's way too much geometry involved in the wall of fire. Sorry about that one. Okay. So can I move that?
You can now.
Thank you. So, right there is where I would like to throw my fire opal.
I was about to ask if this is going to be a fire in the hole moment.
All right, fire.
Why not? Yeah.
So that is a dexterity save for these 3, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so the top 2 are 20 and 10 respectively, and Vladimir down the bottom got a 21.
Okay. So that's the damage.
All right.
And then bonus action, I will go into the blade song, and that's it.
All right. Okay, so a fire opal tossed explodes into a fireball, targets a couple of the revenants, and then we are back at the top of the order in Murmur.
So, just love this. I think I'm gonna go for this guy right here in front of me still.
Okay.
Gonna focus him.
2 hits for 21 damage.
So you would actually add 4 because I'm raging.
Got it. All
Nice
right.
smith.
Nice smite there for Murmur.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got this revenant here. He doesn't regenerate. He makes his Constitution saving throw, which is on 9, so he failed. So he takes 14 radiant damage.
That's why you put in the yellow dots.
Got to track when they take radiant or fire damage, because that's what triggers their regeneration. Okay, so that was his start of his turn. Now he's gonna attack. Let's see. So here comes longsword, two-handed, twice at Murmur. 17 misses or 17 hits.
17 hits.
All right. So there's 2 hits for a total of 22 damage from this revenant.
Oh wait, is it? It's slashing damage. I'm raging, so it's actually gonna get halved.
Right. Good call. All right, this fella here, regenerates, but he's already at max hit points, so he doesn't gain anything. Now he has to make a con saving throw, which he failed. He takes 14 radiant damage. Now he gets to attack, and he's attacking Murmur. 14 and 19.
14 won't hit. 19 definitely does.
All right, so you take 13, which gets halved to 6.
Okay.
And then we're at Concentrate and Bardor.
So now we're going to take the last step into full gear. Bonus action. Oh. It misses, but spiritual weapons on the board.
Against Vladdy.
Yes.
Got it.
And for my action, I take the action of dodge.
All right. Rykard.
All right. Let's see. I have 6 people to choose from. Okay, I guess I'll go with this guy that I attacked before. The top right, and I will try again. And I'll cast Green Flame Blade.
Okay. There's a hit.
All right. And then, okay, now for this damage, do I use the 1d8 plus 9
Yes.
from my weapon? Or do I click this and the 1d8?
Green Flame Blade damage, right?
You can roll everything in one shot from underneath your weapon.
Oh, shoot. Okay, Green Flame Blade does it.
Oh, Green Flame Blade. It does calculate it?
Does it?
No, his weapon damage wasn't in it. He needed that last.
All right.
Okay,
so a total of 24 damage to this guy, right?
Yeah, and then...
And then 2 jumps to the next guy.
Yeah, that guy right there.
And this is fire damage. All right. All right, so a successful cast of Green Flame Blade for your first attack. Do you have a second attack?
Yes, I will, for my bonus action, I'll just hit him again with my sword.
Okay.
Let's see. Another 18.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Oh.
For 11 damage. Very nice.
Rolled a 2 and a 1. But that's okay.
All right.
All right.
Very
That'll
good.
be my turn.
And we'll go to Safina.
Okay, I'm going after Vladimir again. Same thing.
29 damage. Oh, wait, no, that's a miss.
13's a miss?
Yep.
Okay.
Vladimir is wearing plate armor.
Okay.
Hey, who needs plate armor?
All right,
Soon enough.
this Revenant here Doesn't regenerate. Makes his con save. Takes 14 radiant damage. Now gets to attack Rykard. 20 hits, I think. Does
20 does not.
does not hit. Oh,
I have an armor class of 22, and if I want, I can cast Shield.
oh, you people with your armor classes, you're killing me. All right. So that is that Revenant, and then we go to Sir Vladimir, who makes his con save. Makes it, takes 7 radiant damage. He's gonna attack Bardor at disadvantage because of the dodge action, right?
Yes. He got one through, huh?
He got one through. For 21 slashing damage and a concentration check, please.
I am Warcaster, so it's at advantage now.
Oh, Warcaster gives you advantage on concentration checks? Wow, Warcaster is awesome.
I love Warcaster.
Right. All right, so
It's
that's
20 minutes.
Vladdy, and then we go to Viltrar. And you are muted, sir. Firebolt, 16 against that one in the top corner. 16 hits. Let's see that firebolt damage. $18 firebolt damage. Very nice.
And I'll just hold position.
All right, very good. This guy here makes his concentration check. He only takes 7 radiant damage. He is going to attack Bardor at disadvantage. 15 misses, 13 misses. This Revenant here makes his con save, fails it. He's going to take 14 radiant damage. And he is going to attack Rykard. 16 and 21. Not going to do it, though.
Not quite.
Not quite. Keldrin.
I'm just trying to think. Dan, can you remind me? I think there was a fight where I attacked one of these revenants with the shadow blade that does psychic damage, and they were immune. Is that right?
It rings a bell, and the Revenants are resistant to psychic damage.
Okay. All right. Well, why mess with the good old formula? I shout, "Fire opal in the hole," and I throw another opal, same place.
All right, let's see. Revenant dexterity save. Fail. Fail. And then Vladdy fails. So they all take 28 fire damage.
I bet you're going to love when it runs out on you, Dan.
Down to 5. It's impressive that I've actually used so many of these things.
Right?
I thought it was functionally infinite, and the fact that I'm nearing 0 is amazing.
All right, tossed the fireball, took one out, wounded a couple others, and we are back at the top of the order in Murmur.
Okay. Well, now that that guy's down, I'll focus the other guy in front of me.
Nice. 25 and 9 is 34 damage.
And then and then add another 4.
Right. Always forget that. -4 more. All right. And then we go to this Revenant, who takes his damage. And he is going to attack Rykard because he's got flanking on him. Eight and 19 is not going to cut it. Bardor.
Right. For this bonus action, I'm going to use the hammer rifle. Because we know what I'm doing on my main action.
Right. And
14.
against Vladdy, that misses.
Okay. And dodge action.
Dodge action. Rykard. And you are muted, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
All right, I'll go to this guy in the middle. Am I right? Or
Alright.
not in the middle anymore. And I'll do green flame blade again.
Okay. Ooh.
Hmm.
Needed 13.
Interesting. Okay.
Just
Then
missed.
with my bonus action, I'll attack again. All
That one hit.
There we go.
For 10 damage.
All right.
Dan, spiritual weapon wouldn't get flanking, would it?
No.
Didn't think so, but I'll take a shot in the dark.
Sure. All right. Safina.
All right, I'm going after Vladdy again. Hello, roll 20. You can actually
21 hits.
So it's the first. It's the first. It's first one. I clicked it twice.
Oh, okay. I see. So 16 misses. Oh, steady aim. So advantage applies. So
Yeah,
27.
advantage.
27 points of damage.
And then I'm also going to use Wails from the Grave on the one to the north of him.
Okay.
So that does 2 necrotic damage.
All right. And he is resistant to necrotic, so he takes 1.
Sweet. That was really pointless.
Hey, 1 point of damage. 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
And at least we know now.
Yep.
Takes his 7 points from the Guardian Blender. And is going to attack Rykard. 23. Hits Rykard. Are you going to use a shield?
Yes, I'm definitely going to use shield.
All right. And the second attack misses. Vladimir takes his 7 points. And then he attacks Bardor at disadvantage. And misses. Viltrar. Oh, Viltrar's got a... attacking on mute. Got it. Okay, targeting this one here next to Murmur. Firebolt hits for 18 damage. Alright, Viltrar. This Revenant here makes his con save. Takes his 14. Oh, right down here, 14. Gonna attack Bardor. 20? Does a 20 hit Bardor?
21.
Oh, alright.
He's at disadvantage anyways.
Oh, right. Thank you. I even rolled it with disadvantage, and I forgot to read it that way. All right, so this Revenant here is going to attack Rykard. And 17 doesn't do it. Kildren.
Okay. Just because I want to mix up things, I am going to let's see, 30 feet. So yeah, okay. I'm gonna cast haste on Murmur.
Ooh, okay.
And that is it.
All right. A
How
very,
many did
very sprightly Murmur is going to go now.
Okay, sorry. I'm not used to being hasted, so I'm just trying to read this really fast.
Sure.
So I can basically do 3 attacks, is what this is saying?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
That's a lot of damage.
Okay, so there's 3 hits to the guy to the left. For 20.
Well, does he even survive?
22, 32, 36 plus 6 is 42. And he is still on his feet. Though
Wow,
not
I'm
much.
impressed. That's pretty impressive.
Right. He
And
might not.
Murmur, you also get a +2 to AC.
Thank you.
And are you raging?
Yes.
Is that 6 more points of damage?
Right, Dan already added that.
I did. I remembered
okay,
that
so-
time. I know.
Yes, I heard you say +6, Dan.
All right, so Murmur. 18 hits for 16 slashing, which gets halved to 8 because you're raging.
Wait, I have a yeah, 18 still hits. Okay.
So 8 damage to poor Murmur. And then we go to Dodge and Bardor.
Gee, I wonder what I'm going to do.
Spiritual Hammer Dodge. All right, so the hammer hits for 11 force damage.
I just keep dancing.
Dancing, dancing, dancing. Rykard.
Okay, I'll attack the same guy. Then this guy.
Got
You're
it.
right.
Got it.
This one I'll use the green flame blade.
Oh yeah, and that's a hit.
All right, and then that, and then that.
All right, so 23 points of damage to the first guy.
All right, and then it'll
And-
be 8 to the second, right?
8 jumps to Vladdy. Right.
That's a nice second shot.
Right.
Yeah, that was.
Very nice. And now you got a second attack, right?
I do. Should not forget about that. Oh,
Ooh,
that is a crit, and I believe I get.
a blue card.
Oh, I do get a blue card.
Right. Let's see what you
You
got.
deal
You got-
maximum damage on this attack.
Ooh, that's a good one to play right away on the crit.
I can I play it right now?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'll
play
do
it
it.
right away. Right.
And then I think I have a trait or a feature that I get like an extra dice or something when I crit Savage Attack. When a square crit hit, roll one of the weapon's dice one additional time and add it to the extra damage. So that'll be 3 1d8s at max damage. Is
Right.
that correct?
Right. Plus whatever
And then plus 9.
modifiers. Okay. So 27 plus 9, 36.
Yes.
All right, 36 damage to this guy right to your right. Takes him out.
All right.
Nice bonus attack.
And you just want to play that blue card when you get a chance. Just drag it
Okay.
onto the play surface there.
Oh.
You might have to
Oh,
click.
got it. There we go.
There you go. You got it. Excellent. All
I
right.
should have played the red one too. No, I'm kidding.
All right. So there is Rykard. He had a great crit. And we go to Safina.
All right, Vladimir again.
27. Wearing him down. He's got a lot of hit points, but you're wearing him down. He's not letting him regenerate, which is huge.
Yeah, that helps.
All right, Vladimir makes his con save. Takes his 7 damage. Doesn't regenerate. Gonna attack Bardor. 21?
21? 21 is my armor class.
Okay, so you got hit for 24 points of slashing damage. And you made your concentration check. Excellent. That was one attack from Vladimir. Let's see that second attack. "19 misses. And Viltrar is attacking on mute. No worries, good sir. I appreciate your flexibility. Targeting that one in the top left. 18 firebolt hits. For 23 damage. Down he goes. And then Viltrar, I'm assuming, is holding his position. And we go to this Revenant here. Takes his 14 damage. Gonna attack Bardor. 10 and 22. Bardor got hit again for 12 damage. And another concentration check, which you made easily. Very good. All right. He takes his 7 damage. And he is gonna attack Rykard. No more flanking though. 17 misses and 21 misses, right, Rykard?
Yeah, that
Right.
misses.
You got a 22, right. All right, Keldrin.
Okay. Because I'm thirsty for hand-to-hand combat, I'm going to run down here, pull in my rapier, and attack this one with green flame blade.
Okay.
So first, here's the attack.
Ooh,
+2 probably doesn't matter, right?
just misses.
Okay,
Armor
so
class
I will
13.
just attack again, this time without green flame blade.
That hits.
15. All right, for a whopping 9 points of damage. However, I don't think that's magical.
With them, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
But I appreciate your honesty. All
We
right.
didn't get weapon enchanted when we did that?
No, because I usually don't need it, and I think we were in a little bit of a hurry, so it's a rare occasion that I need it.
Very good. Miss Murmur.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna move over here. Get advantage, and do I still have the 3 hits?
Yeah, you're still hasted, right? So hit, crit. Let's count it all up. 24 and 15 is 39, and 9 is 48 plus 6, 54.
You're a wrecking machine with haste.
Boomba. Big bada boom. And if that is it for Murmur, we go
Yep.
to Bardor. Bardor healing words himself as a bonus action, right?
Yep. And I keep dancing.
All right. Rykard.
Alright, I'll attack. Wait, is this a different, like, monster from the rest of these people?
It is the same kind of monster, but it is a unique.
Okay. I did not
He's the
know
boss.
that. Okay. I guess should have been attacking him, but it's okay. I will.
I kept him busy for a while.
I will, yeah. There's no one next to him, though, to cast Green Flame Blade.
This is true.
What does. I forget what Booming Blade does.
That's if he moves.
Okay.
Which a young dragon found out was very bad.
I mean, I'll do it just in case he decides to move, like, who knows. But I think it'll be the same damage, even if he doesn't.
All right. So that's a hit.
And then,
11.
alright, and then for my bonus action, I'll attack him again.
Don't forget the booming blade damage.
Oh, it's true.
So that's just 3.
Is
So
that-
14 damage on the
Yes.
hit and 12 if he moves.
Yeah.
And then my second attack.
23 hits.
Alright,
17 damage.
nice.
Down he goes.
He had me sweating. He had me at 2 hit points at one point.
And we go to Sabina.
All right, well, he's gone, so I guess I'm going after the more injured one of his henchmen.
All right. 21 hits for 31. He had 31.
Hell yes.
This is going quickly in your favor. Viltrar. Targeting the only one left. 27 hits with that firebolt for 23 damage. All right. Revenant makes the save, takes his Spirit Guardian's damage, and let's see. Let's D4 it. Going at Keldrin. 13?
Miss.
12.
Missed.
All right. Keldrin, your turn.
Right, I will stab it twice.
Stabby, stabby.
Yeah. The first time with Green Flame Blade, because why not? Why is that? Okay.
14
16?
hits. Yeah, or 16 hits, right?
Right, there's that, and then here's the Green Flame Blade damage. So 10 total.
10 and nobody
Yeah.
to jump to.
Yeah, no one to jump to, and then I will attempt to stab it again. Ugh. And I will miss horribly.
Oh, and you had a red card. I was reminding
do.
myself. I was reminding myself to use it, but then A couple of turns went by and I forgot. Damn it.
Dan, I had an automatic hit me thing at 2 hit points. I was scared shit you were going to use it.
Right. Damn it. I'll have to remember this. Hopefully we get another fight in tonight. All right, so that was Keldrin, and then we are at Hasted Murmur. Murmur could end this thing there right now.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna try and do.
Hit, miss, hit, 23. Plus 4 is 27. Bardor.
Hammer time.
Spiritual Hema. Ooh, it is a hit. Not a crit, though. Let's see that force damage. 13 force damage. Okay. And that was your bonus action, right?
Yep, and I'm just going to dodge again and say, well, actually, you know what? He's down low enough. I'm going to use my strength.
22 hits. For 15 damage.
Hey, not bad for just a cleric.
Down he goes.
Nice.
So congratulations, y'all. You did it. That was 5 Revenants and 1 Vladimir. So let me give you your XP reward here. 100 times 5. So we're talking 11,900 divided amongst 6 of you. Let's round it up to 2,000 XP each.
We're still level 8, right? Since I
Yeah.
done
Yeah, I think everyone's
We're
at 41,900 XP.
Okay.
Yes.
Does that sound right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, you think we might want to, this night, late afternoon, take a short rest?
I'm down.
Sure.
Where
No,
are
I
we
don't-
doing this ritual? We're returning the dragon skull now, but then we're going to do this ritual. Where's the ritual happening again?
At the
Where would the
ruins of
ball-
Berez. You're going to the megaliths at the ruins of Berez, the little stone that's there.
Okay.
Basically where we fought Papa Lasaga, wasn't it?
You didn't
Got it.
fight her at the stones, but Berez is where you did fight Baba Lasaga.
So is it all right we take a quick short rest?
Yes.
Yep.
Make sure there's nothing in here. I'm just looking for the entry for what happens when you put the skull back in. Okay.
All right. Considering that fight, it didn't burn that much spells.
Yeah, I knew that fight wasn't going to be too tough for you. They had a lot of hit points, and they did hit hard, but your tanks do a fantastic job of not getting hit, even by hard hitting monsters, and therefore the monsters never get through the shields to the squishy people. So you strategize well. But when you return the skull into the mausoleum, the dragon's spirit transforms into a brilliant light and shoots up to the tower. And a beacon is lit from the tower now, a brilliant light that flashes across the valley like a lighthouse. It is the beacon's light is such that it can even be felt by creatures that are blind. The light allows good aligned creatures, so only good aligned creatures, not neutral or evil creatures, to experience glimmers of hope and joy, while evil creatures find the light disconcerting. While this beacon shines, anybody who opposes Strahd gets a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws for as long as they remain in Barovia.
All saving throws and AC.
Yep. Remember, I was
Well, that's awesome.
remember I was just pointing out how awesome your tanks were. They just got even tankier.
Wow.
So basically, you all get a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws.
All right.
So good job
That's really good.
returning the skull. The beacon can be seen in Valaki, Berez, from Old Bone Grinder, from Von Richten's Tower, and even from the Werewolf Den over by Kresk.
So everything in the realm now knows we did this.
Yeah, this is big. Yeah, this is not a small event. This is something certainly that Strahd will notice and probably not be happy about.
Okay.
So congratulations on finishing up the Arginvostholt chapter. With the return of the skull and that little boon that you get as a result, you have closed out that little bit.
Dan, on the
Sorry,
off
ignore
chance,
that.
does that stop the revenants now?
Yes, the revenants are all of them, including Sir Vladimir, now at peace.
All right. So any good actions help me on my alignment at all?
What do you mean as far as changing your alignment?
Yeah, I'll be the wise ass.
No, but yeah, I think you feel slightly disconcerted now, right? While
Right.
all of us are filled with hope and joy.
Yes.
Sorry, Bardor.
So that means I'm going to be in a grouchier mood.
What if you kind of like Strahd? Then you get a -0 bonus to your AC. All right, so so is it to Perez to do this ritual now?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
I feel so hopeful and joyous. Nothing can go wrong, right, Bardor?
Oh, this is going to be nothing. We're just going to walk through him like he's nothing.
2, 3,
Hey,
4,
I'm a bully now.
1, 2,
This is true.
4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so 2 hours of travel gets us back to the Luna River Crossroads, where you turn south. All right, so after about 3 hours of travel, you finally get to the ruins of Perez. Let me check that calendar here. So it's getting dark at this point. It is dark at this point as you go to perform this ritual. Let me...
Do we want to do this ritual in the dark?
Yeah, I could easily Leomund tiny hut a little hotel for us if we want to rest and do it first thing in the morning.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of fighting it in the dark. Yes, if he is a vampire, we give him more strength, don't we?
I think it's a fair assumption. I mean, it's almost certainly not going to be stronger in the daytime, right? So by waiting, we lose nothing and we may gain something.
Yeah, we also don't know what effect the beacon has on daylight here now. All right. Yeah, we're gonna wait till the morning.
Okay. I'm going to need, please feel free to talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to need a few minutes to set up this ritual thing here. I did not anticipate that you'd actually do the ritual tonight, so I didn't get the page ready. So just bear with me one moment while I do a little preparation.
Then we all will take long rests. Is that right?
Is that right? Yeah. Dan, with this group, think what we won't do the most and do that.
Right.
So long rest then, right?
Advanced is drawing. Okay, let's move that there. So let me see on this handout here, player handouts, Amber Temple, the Ritual of Binding. So it's a 50-foot wide salt circle. I gotta place 6 lanterns at equal distances around the circle. All right. You guys don't have to wait for me on the long rest. You guys got that all done, right?
Yep.
All right. I think I've got enough done here where I can drop character tokens and at least get you guys on this page. Baldur, Kildred, Murmur, Rickard, Sabina, and Viltrar. Alright, I'm going to put you all on the page now, the Megalith page. So, I've got these standing stones. I've got the Salt Circle, which is the white line. I've got the 6 Blessed Lanterns. You've got the Blood of an Evil Man and the Cubic Foot of Amber. So the whole idea is to run this ritual to re-entomb the vestige of Vampire. So to begin the ritual, you have gathered all your materials, first of all, and that's what we have represented here in this map. And then once the preparations are complete and you're ready to begin, one of you just has to read the first Psalm of Terror aloud.
Dan, do we need the dynamic lighting on here, or can you shut that off?
I should be able to shut it off. I don't think it's
Okay.
gonna add anything to it. I see what
Okay.
you're saying because the stones,
It's all black, yeah.
right?
Yeah, getting me half the screen.
Yeah, unless there's something you're intentionally hiding, yeah.
No, I don't think so.
So just read the first line in the bone.
Yeah. Oh, and let me. I never updated the clock here. Let me get us officially. So we're gonna go at dawn. The next day.
Right.
That was the plan, yes.
Okay, all right. So we're going at dawn. All right. Yeah. So when
Should we all pick a lantern to stand by?
so the conditions of success, I will tell you this much: the conditions of success for this ritual is that all the stanzas of the Psalm of Terror have to have been read. At least one ritual lantern has to be lit at all times, and the aspect of vampire has to be defeated in battle.
So, question for everyone: Do we actually, Dan? First for you, do we have some idea where the aspect of vampire will be summoned?
In the middle of the summoning circle.
Okay, so I could create a magic circle within this circle that would restrain the aspect of vampire inside of it.
And if you fail, I'll follow it up.
You can try. Why not?
How long does that last?
1 hour.
Okay. How long? I don't know if someone asked this, but how long will this ritual take until he appears?
So, the after
What's that?
I think after the 5th stanza, stuff starts to happen, and I don't want to give away too much, but after the 5th stanza, stuff starts to happen, and by the time we get to the last stanza, that is when the aspect of vampire materializes.
I don't know how that spell's going to work. I'm looking at the casting time is 1 minute.
Yeah, but so what I'm saying is I can cast it now.
Prepare it, right? Buff, precast it.
Oh, would I be able to precast blur? Because it's the reason I asked this because it's a duration is only 1 minute. So can I precast it right now?
Right. You really don't want to do that because that's at 1 minute it's rounds, whereas that's a minute long to cast it and has a 1 hour duration on it.
Now he's talking about something else entirely, though, Chris. So you're just asking if you could have your buff precast for when shit starts to go down.
Yes. So
you're going to
duration
be.
starts.
I'm going to say no, only because you're going to be busy in assisting with the ritual.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Magic Circle. Roughly, like, I'm trying to get a 20-foot radius circle here. Dan, can you, like, move that more towards the center? Sorry.
You got it. That's how big Magic Circle is? 20-foot radius?
Yes. Yeah. 10-foot radius.
10-foot radius.
20-foot tall cylinder of magical energy.
So this is way too big, right?
Yeah.
No, it's 20-foot radius, so it'll be 40-foot diameter.
10-foot radius, 20-foot diameter.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
that was 40 feet.
Each of these squares is 10 feet. I'm
Right.
sorry. I thought they were
Yes.
each 5 feet. Okay, yeah.
So you're talking about that big, right?
There we go. Yeah, so I'm going to put it right at the center.
Very good.
Okay. And then having done that, and that involves like sprinkling dust in the form of runes all around that circle and then activating it.
Okay.
Um,
and that's not concentration or anything, right?
No,
No.
it lasts for 1 hour.
All right.
I will
very
also, as I do this, explain to my fellow party members, theoretically, and I will set it against undead. Theoretically, the thing we summon will not be able to move out of that circle, and it will have difficulty attacking anyone who stays outside. If you want, you can go inside the circle to attack it, but you will lose the protections of the circle.
So known as play sniper.
If you have ranged abilities, that is probably now. It can also cast spells through it, but any attack it makes against us will be at disadvantage.
Okay.
In theory. Who knows if it'll work. But having done that, Keldrin at least is ready.
I'll probably go inside. I'll stay in the circle.
All right, so once you're ready to begin, just pick someone to read the first Psalm of Terror.
The great evil for its bread mills our bones.
Now, after you read that or aloud, you feel a ponderous weight pressing upon you as if the world itself were crushing you into dust. Everybody has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that was not advantage.
Do we get +1 from like the blessing or something?
Yeah,
do.
from the beacon.
You do, right?
Yeah, we're not getting off to a good start, though.
All right, so that's everybody made their Constitution saving throw. Anybody who got a 12 or under gains a level of exhaustion and has their speed reduced by 5.
How do you do that to your sheep, Dan?
There should be exhaustion tracking on. Oh, you're on Beyond, right?
Yes.
Where the hell is exhaustion on fucking Beyond? I'm looking right now just to see if I can figure it out.
I don't see it under condition. Oh, wait.
Found it?
I got it.
Where is it again?
AC
I got
shield.
it.
I got it.
Yep.
How many levels?
1 level of exhaustion
1 level. Okay.
and 5 feet off of your movement speed. So
Okay.
congratulations, you are 1 Psalm of Terror in.
Sweet, going well.
All right. Does it matter? Do we have to keep reading?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can pick somebody else to read the next
I'll
one.
go.
Let's go clockwise
Sure.
Oh, good call.
to keep track. So
Oh,
that's
so it is
Keldrin
me.
then.
It is me.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say, lo, the blood of the martyrs runs in hot rivers.
Now, against your will, tears pour from your eyes. Wiping them away, you find your hand covered in blood.
Ugh.
Everybody has to make a charisma saving throw.
This is like the greatest hits of saving throws I'm terrible at.
Oof.
Maybe we should have got a bless spell up before we got going here.
Imagine if when someone else is reading, you might be able to pop one off.
So do we all get in our charisma save? Maybe everybody but Viltrar? Okay, but Viltrar was out for a bit, so we'll let him slide for now. Here, let me see if I can roll it for Viltrar. Let me see. I got his sheet right here, and it's a charisma save, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's +9 to charisma.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Did he take that as one of the evil things?
He
Oh, you
just,
did, yeah.
Yeah, he just crushed that charisma save. All right, so on the charisma save, anybody who got a 14 or lower, you're
Son
going to
of a bitch.
lose 1 hit point at the end of each of your turns until the ritual is complete.
Okay.
Dan, can we get a blessing off in between these?
Yes.
So what counts as a turn?
We're not in a turn order yet, so we won't worry about it, but
Okay.
by the time you get to the 5th stanza, we will be in turn order, so it will start.
All right.
So should we lose any hit points until then?
Why don't we just say anybody who failed their saving throw loses 1 hit point,
Okay.
Okay.
and we won't worry about it again until you get into initiative.
Okay.
Let's be honest, we're gonna
alright.
forget. So, and it's 1 hit point around, so it's not the end of the world. All right, so that is the second psalm.
Then, third one, shrouded, sanguine, evil lies in wait.
The mists of Barovia press upon you, filling the ritual site and obscuring your vision, that carry with them a malevolence that you have never felt before.
That wasn't so bad.
Let me take a look at the dynamic lighting. Okay, we got daylight mode off. Yeah, I don't even have the dynamic lighting on at all. So all right. The mists heavily obscure the entire area. When stuff is heavily obscured,
You can turn the dynamic lighting back on if that helps
no, it's
make
okay.
this make more
So-
sense.
A heavily obscured area, a creature effectively suffers from the blinded condition while trying to see anything in that area.
So turn blinded on.
Okay. Safina?
Wait, where would I find the blinded?
On the right, there's something next to armor class failure. If you go to the right, it says defenses, and the right one more is conditions.
Oh, okay. So I'll just click on blinded.
Yeah.
Alright.
Right.
Is that blinded to each other, but is it also blinded to the lantern that's right in front of us?
So light sources can provide dim light within the mists.
Okay.
And this is when we will roll for initiative.
Goodness gracious.
We did say we wanted something challenging, didn't we?
Yeah.
All right, so let me see, what am I going to do? I need something. I need a graphic for Mist. And there's not a lot of good
The swarm of insects from the spell.
Here we go. I'm just going to take this graphic right here. Add turn. Okay. Excellent. Okay, so Vampire's essence is now polluted the mists of Barovia, and they're actively going to be working against you. Mechanically, they perform as a trap, and the trap acts on initiative count 20 and initiative count 10. So everybody else who hasn't already done so should roll for initiative.
Dan, I got a 7, but it didn't go to the tracker.
You got it.
I got a 16 that didn't go.
And 22 for Rykard.
Okay, so Bardor had 16.
Yes.
Rykard had 22. And Keldrin was what?
A 7.
7. Okay, Vampire will do anything in its power to avoid being imprisoned again. To that end, the very essence of Vampire pervades the ritual area, turning the mists of Barovia into an extension of the Dark God. Vampire can sense any creature within the mists that has physical form, regardless of whether they are invisible or not. This eldritch terror is summoned forth when the ritual reaches the end of the Psalm of Darkness, which it just did. So Rykard, you get to go first. Now, the mists are going to try to thwart your attempts. They could do this in a number of different ways. They could try to put out the lanterns. And it has other elements. So until you see what it's done, you're kind of at a disadvantage for knowing what to do to counteract it. But one thing you can do, the mists can be dispersed by strong winds, such as produced by like a gust of wind spell. Do you have something like that which might be able to push the mists out of the area?
I do not.
Okay.
I could use my shield and maybe like flap it up and down. But I don't know if that'll be strong enough.
Yeah, not quite. And don't feel too bad. You are kind of at a disadvantage here, because the essence of Vampire hasn't acted yet. So if you want to hold your action until it has, you can even do that.
Would I have to like specify what I would do though?
No.
Okay, then
let it slide. Right.
all right. Then I'll hold my action.
All right. So let's see. So I've only run this like once or twice before, so I'm a little clunky at it. I'm just making sure I do it right. The mists coalesce and grasp at a creature, attempting to pull it away from light or allies. The target must succeed on a DC 19 Constitution saving throw. So I guess, let's see, who's that going on? Let's have it attack. Alright, let's have it attack Murmur. So Murmur, a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. And then that's +1. Oh.
Alright, excellent. So you made your Constitution saving throw. Let me roll the damage, because you're going to take half damage. So take 6 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Now these active elements, I believe the trap has 3 active elements, and I believe they go on every time it's its turn. I don't think I do one of these. I think I do all 3 of these. So, all sources of light, save for the holy symbol of Ravenkind and the Sun Sword, are extinguished in a 10-foot radius around a point of Vampire's choosing within the mists. So we're going to say...
Who does have the symbol of a raven right now?
So we're going to say this lantern here has been put out.
That's bar doors?
Right.
Okay.
All right, so Bardor's light has been put out. And then lastly, a dread shadow manifests and attacks. So let's put this into the initiative order. It goes on number 9. So that dread shadow will attack. For real? Oh. All right, then we go to Murmur.
Okay, I will first and foremost go into a rage. Wait, can I rage with... Question, what does exhaustion exactly do?
1 level of exhaustion, I believe, gives you disadvantage on ability checks. I think. I have to.
Okay.
I have to
Yeah.
look it up.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm just like looking at my sheet and it says that I used a whole bunch of rages, but I didn't. I've only used one since the long rest, so I'm going to rage. And yeah, I guess seeing this thing, I'm gonna make a run for it. Yeah, I have enough movement because it was only 5 off my original movement, right?
Right, that is correct. Right.
Okay, so I can make it to here, and I'm gonna start swinging at this thing so it doesn't. Continue to disrupt.
Oh, okay. Okay, I think I got this. So, any creature that enters the summoning circle suffers vampire's hunger. So, Murmur, you have to make another Constitution saving throw.
Oh wait, do I make it a disadvantage because I'm exhausted?
No, because it's only ability checks are a disadvantage.
Oh,
not
ability
saving.
checks. Whew.
Right.
Like acrobatics and all those.
Okay, great.
Right.
That would be 22 then. I was trying to add in the +1 to all my saves, but disappeared.
All right, so you made your save, so you only take 6 points of necrotic damage. And that is from the mist is actually leaching blood out through your skin. So you're seeing little pools, little droplets of blood pooling on the surface of your skin as it is literally leached through you.
That's great. So that's not bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage.
Nope, that's necrotic.
Love that. Sorry, I had to ask. I knew it probably wasn't, but I'm like, could I argue this? Do I do any, so do I hit it on the 13 I meant to ask?
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed the attack roll. Let's see. So you're attacking the Dread Shadow. The Dread Shadow is armor class 13, so that hits.
Okay, and I am raging, so that'll be 4 more points, so it should be 24 damage.
24 damage, and that is magic damage.
Yep.
24. Very nice. You slice and dice that shadow up. And that is it for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bardor.
All right, centered in the middle of the room.
Now, if you want to relight one of these Where does it say? It's weird how they break up. Ritual lanterns. Here we go. Okay. Okay. So relighting one of the ritual lanterns, like you have one that's out in front of you, is a bonus action, and it requires a survival, sleight of hand, or religion check.
That works perfect, because for my main action, I don't like what's going on with the light around here. Just trying to find the spell. Set it in the middle of the circle. And then I'll bonus action to light the lantern.
Huh. I should have art for any 5e spell, but I don't have one for daylight.
It's not a spell I see used often.
I bought a thing that gives me, art for all of the spells in 5e, but daylight is not coming up in my search, so we'll just have to go on without it. All right. So 60-foot radius sphere of light.
Covers everything on this room.
60-foot radius. That's 120 foot across. That's the whole map anyway, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the map is only 130 feet across. All right, so you're casting daylight, completely covering the affected. All right, and then you're using your bonus action to relight, and so you needed a 13, so you do. So let's take the X off that lantern. Bardor has relit his lantern, and we'll move off of Bardor and go to Viltrar.
Okay. So far the only thing we can really see is this.
Right.
Yeah. So I'll attack that. Hit it with the firebolt. Or not.
Ooh, yeah. Okay.
Maybe not.
All right, and then we go back to the to Vampir's Essence, and Vampir's Essence materializes. And can I get somebody to roll a d4 for me? Okay, excellent. So I should have done this on initiative count 20. And then I mixed it up, so I just reversed it this round. But on initiative count 20, I'm supposed to summon 1d4 -1 vampire spawn to attack you. So you rolled a 1, so that means this round I don't summon any vampire spawn to attack you. So excellent job on the d4 there, Murmur.
Yay! I
And we
failed at
go
one
to
point.
Safina.
I am so glad you failed.
So, am I able to just continue with the ritual? Is that an action to read a stanza?
Oh yeah, I think it's a bonus action. I think. Yeah, let me. Let me tell you too the failure conditions, because I told you the success conditions, but the failure conditions. If a full round passes without anyone reciting a psalm, the ritual fails. If all of the ritual lanterns have been extinguished, the ritual fails. And of course, if it's a TPK, the ritual fails.
All right. Our endings are nigh, and fear covers all. That's my bonus action.
All right. So you read that. Let me get back up here. Misty shapes swirl within the summoning circle. Echoes of horrors that existed before them, before there was language to name them. Shadows of your nightmares manifest, and your soul is filled with an animal's terror. All of you have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Okay, so anybody who got an 18 or lower, so Viltrar, you failed.
So,
Wow.
We get a +1 from the
Oh,
bus, though.
but you get a +1, right? So Viltrar, you did make it with the +1.
whew.
Safina, Murmur, and Rykard, you all fail, and you are now frightened of the mists until the
no.
ritual is completed.
That means I can't go closer to it. Is that correct?
Like
I can't step forward?
It says the way it works for this purpose is that you have to use your action and movement to get near the light of a ritual lantern. So you have to stay near one of the ritual lanterns. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Well, that's not terrible.
That's not temporal because that's where you were positioned anyway. So.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so action-wise, I'm just gonna take a short bow shot at that shadow. Hey, right on. Oh, I guess that's disadvantage, right? Because I can't see it.
Does the daylight take away that?
I'll say the daylight takes away that.
Okay.
So 29
29
hits.
it is then.
All right. For 17 damage on the Dread Shadow.
Yep.
And down goes the Dread Shadow. I'm going to stack this
Excellent.
stuff over to the side. Keep the battlefield free of corpses. So that was Safina. Our Dread Shadow is off the initiative order, and we go to Keldric.
Okay, so for my action, I will go ahead and cast the spell Misty Step. Or not Misty Step, that's not what I meant. Mirror Image. Sorry.
Ah, okay.
And I will then read another section from the ritual. I will say, hear our blooded words and heed our call.
The very air itself rumbles with the fury of a god, and the gray mists become crimson. The air thickens with the lifeblood of the damned. So what's going to happen now is whenever a character reads another stanza or casts a spell with a verbal component, the bloody mists are going to attempt to choke you. And you'll have to make a charisma saving throw or fail in your attempt to read the stanza or cast the spell as the mist tries to choke you.
Yikes.
All right, and then we go to Rykard.
Okay.
Oh, and I told you we'd all forget at the end of each of your turns, those of you who had failed the hit point thing should be deducting 1 hit point.
Oh, right.
I guess I'll try to read a stanza.
Okay, go ahead
next
and
one is Amber 1, right?
Right, But
Or two.
to even attempt
Oh, yeah,
to
for
read
two.
it, you've got to do a
I have to
charisma
do it.
saving throw.
All right.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Oh, I have something for that reaction. Bountiful luck. Reroll that, please, sir.
All right. That's
oh.
Wow,
definitely
right.
better.
At least you didn't get a card.
Yeah, this is true.
So
Oh,
Rykard, the mists choke you, and you are silenced until the start of your next turn.
Okay. There's no way I can like hit this mist with my sword, right?
Correct. Your sword just passes through it. Right.
Dang it.
Right.
All right, well, that's all that I'll do.
Okay.
I'll just sit there.
Now, let's see. One second here. So 3 vampire spawn materialize in the mists.
In the daylight.
Not sunlight.
Isn't daylight considered sunlight?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't think it does any damage to creatures.
Kind of like they're in Michigan.
I think there's a different spell, a higher level spell that will do damage.
Okay. I was just hoping it would stop the regen.
Yeah.
I'll have to look deeper into that.
Okay, so 3 vampire spawn materialize in the summoning circle for initiative count 20. I believe these happen twice. Yeah. So all right, it's a deadly threat. It's a very tough trap. So it does a lot of things. So the mists coalesce and grasp at a creature, trying to pull it away from the lighter allies. Let's roll it. Who is it going to be? Okay, coming at Viltrar.
Oh,
So the dread hand, the mists coalesce and grasp at you, attempting to pull you away from the light. Make a Constitution saving throw. Excellent work. Okay, so you take half damage of 4d6.
necrotic?
Necrotic, right. So 4 necrotic damage, and you are not dragged 30 feet.
Had a ring of necrotic resistance.
Okay, so you only take 2 points of damage then.
Yeah. Question for you.
Yeah.
Did I take damage when I was? I'm so sorry. I got pulled away from the game earlier.
That's okay.
I was just wondering because I see my character token has like 50 hit points, but I don't know that I took damage in the previous rounds.
I don't think
was there
so.
damage?
I don't think
You
anybody.
think that was before the long rest?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought I updated that.
We did another long rest while you were gone, but we did have a fight against the Revenants where you took some.
Okay. So
Did he?
is
No,
my
he didn't
token-
take any damage in that fight. He was way in the back. Nothing ever touched him.
You had to do a saving throw for him.
Not during the Revenant fight.
Okay. And I'm confused.
That was maybe, Dan. It was we had to make like 2 saving throws at the very beginning of this ritual.
Right.
I don't know if that would have done it.
What were the saving throws for?
So the first couple of saving throws for the first couple of Psalms, one was for exhaustion, and the other one was to lose 1 hit point at the end of each of your turns.
Okay.
All right. So the Dread Hand attacked Viltrar and did a little bit of damage because Viltrar is resistant to necrotic and made his saving throw. The Smothering Darkness goes and acts on another lantern though, and puts out this lantern, the one by Keldrin. And finally, another Dread Shadow emerges. Let me put him into the initiative order. All right, and that is the active elements for the trap on initiative count 20. And we go to our first vampire spawn, who is going to run up and attack Bardor. He's got multi-attack. He's got claws and a bite. Let's see what he does here. Claw attack on Bardor. 19 misses. 15 misses. Murmur.
So I'm frightened, so I have to run out of the mist, correct?
You have to run towards a lit lantern.
Alright, I will run towards Bardor because I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can beat up the guy that's with me.
Yeah, I was about to say, can I see this vampire?
Yeah?
Alrighty. Well, now that I'm out of there, I'll just focus my attention. Wait, I just have to actually look at something really fast. Okay. No, I can still be frightened in a rage. Okay. Thinking of the wrong thing. Alright, and I'll take 2 swings at this vampire.
Oh, you started your turn inside the circle. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright, I forgot about that. So that's plus... Oh, don't even...
So it's
So let's say plus 1.
half damage, so 8 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Okay, and your attacks hit the vampire. The vampire is armor class 15, so that is 2 hits for magical 25 damage.
And then another 2, because I am raging.
Another 4, right?
Yep. Sorry, I meant like 2 and 2 for...
Right. So 25 becomes 29.
Yeah, and then I will just say as my bonus action, I will say the next stanza, which I have to pull back up.
Okay.
We were on Amber 2, or...
I believe we're on Amber 1.
Oh, Amber 1.
No, I said Amber 1.
Alright, I will say Amber 2 then. Let our fear be a guiding...
Before you can even attempt to say it, you have to
Right.
make a charisma saving throw.
Right.
Alright, you made it, so you can say it.
Alrighty. Let our fear be a guiding light to protect us from your darkness.
Like jagged fingers, the mists coalesce and creep around each ritual lantern, blocking their light from view and plunging the ritual site into darkness, except for the daylight spell.
Shit, it is gonna do something.
Right, and that will be it for Murmur.
All right. Okay, then we go to this vampire spawn here, who is going to run over and attack poor Safina. Does an 18 hit?
Yep, 18 does.
All right, so take your 7 slashing damage.
Dan,
Yes,
did you say we have to make that same saving throw for any spell with verbal components? Is that also right?
that is correct.
Okay, never mind.
Yep. All right, Bardor.
All right. First thing for my action, if it doesn't kill me first. I'll have to make a saving throws actually first. To cast a spell, it's charisma.
That's right. Okay, you made it.
It's either turn undead or turn the blender on. I don't think we want things running away that much, do we?
Probably not. Go with the blender, all right.
And then I'll take my bonus action. And that's not high enough to take the cast, is it? To do the read the thing.
It isn't, right.
I'm
So
done.
you choke on the words of the stanza, unfortunately. And then we go to Viltrar.
I'd like to drop a fireball. Think. So these are 5-foot blocks. That should still.
They are.
Wait, I think they're 10-foot squares.
Are they 5 or 10?
They're 5-foot squares.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's squares actually on the map that are 10 by 10, but the roll 20 grid is 5 by 5.
Got it.
Yeah, so long as it's not affecting the player characters. Taking out as many as I can.
Get those 3, right?
That looks about right. Okay. That's what I want to do.
All right. Dread Shadow deck save. Looks like the Dread Shadow made his deck save. Let's see if the vampires make theirs. Nope, the vampires failed theirs. So that's 13 damage to the Dread Shadow. And 26 fire damage to the vampires. Okay. So there's a fireball cast by Viltrar. And then we go back to the trap. So the first Dread Hand is going to...
Dan, I think Viltrar still had a bonus action, though.
Oh, he did. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Is there something I'm supposed to be reading? I could do that if that works with a bonus action.
Sure.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to read.
Amber 3.
Amber 3.
In the handouts, under
I popped it up.
the
It
Amber
should.
Temple.
We shall follow our path, narrow and true, through the valley of your malevolence.
All right. So to see if you choke on your words, let's make a charisma saving throw. Excellent. So you managed to get it out. The mist swirl to and fro before your eyes in disorienting patterns. They seem to invade your mind and attempt to pull you off course. Now, whenever a character moves, they have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw or move half their movement speed in a random direction.
Oh, wow. That's all I'm doing.
All right. And then we go to the trap. The trap is going to Dread Hand on. Let's see. Let's do Viltrar. Let's get a Constitution saving throw from Viltrar. Excellent. So you take 7 points of necrotic damage, and you are not dragged 30 feet across the ground.
Is that before or after half damage?
That is after half damage.
7 points. Okay.
Right.
But Beltra, you had another thing that happened again, I think.
Right.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The necrotic resistance ring.
Right. So you have it again to 3.
3. Okay, got it.
Got it. The smothering darkness comes forward and puts out this lantern over here. So now you've got 2 lanterns out. And finally, another dread shadow. Shows up. Let's get him on the initiative board. All right, and then
He saves.
1 second. So, all right. So the dread shadow shows up. It's his 10. So nothing else happens, and we go to a vampire spawn over here.
Dan, he's in the blender. Does he showing up? Does that put him in it for the first save?
No, because it's not his turn yet.
Okay.
He's in the turn order, so as soon as it's his turn, he will be affected by the blender. All right, this one over here is going to run up and attack Keldrin.
Let me do the mirror image thing.
Right.
Okay, so this is going to attack the mirror image.
Okay. Here comes attack 1. 17.
That hits the mirror image, so I have 2 left.
All right, here comes another claw attack.
Okay, let me do that again. That also will hit the mirror image.
Okay, let's see if it hits. 13?
I think that does hit. Yeah, we'll say it does. I'll tell you if it. Let's see. 10. No, it doesn't. Sorry.
Okay.
It's 14 armor class.
All right, very good. So you still got 2 mirror images. And the vampire does his thing. And then we go to Safina.
Do we lose our single hit point at the beginning or the end of our turn?
End of your turn.
Okay. I am going to use my bonus action to try to read Amber 4.
All right. And you made
With a
it.
16.
Excellent.
Neither darkness nor blood nor blight of death shall hold us in our stead.
The mist thickens and swirls faster on the ground. Tendrils flare wildly as it's grasping your legs and feet, and the entire area is now difficult terrain. So to keep score here, let's see. Some of you have exhaustion. Some of you are losing a hit point at the end of each of your turns. In order to speak, you've got to make a charisma saving throw. In order to move, you've got to make a wisdom saving throw. And now the entire area is difficult terrain.
Okay. And my action, I'm going to swing my rapier at this vampire spawn right beside me.
Okay.
For AC 13.
And that's a miss.
Okay.
All right.
That's it.
Keldrin.
Dan, how many candles before we're in trouble?
If they all go out, the ritual fails.
Okay.
And Dan, it was an action or a bonus action to relight them.
A bonus,
Okay.
but you have to make a check to
Yeah.
relight them, right?
Okay. I will first and foremost attempt to use a bonus action to read the final passage. So this is a
Are we
charisma saving throw.
Are we at the final one already? Yeah,
I
we
think
are.
it's
Okay.
Yeah, it's number 5. This is a charisma saving throw. Okay. Come on, you got this.
16. All right, you did it.
No, that includes the +1. That 15.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so I can't do that. And also, I'm now I can't say anything for the
Right.
until okay. So that's not ideal. All right, I will attempt to relight this lantern with my action. What are my options?
It's a bonus. It's a bonus action, and you've
Oh, it's a
already
bonus action.
already
Yeah, I already
used your
my
bonus,
action.
right?
All right, I will just attempt to stab this creature twice
Okie doke.
with a rapier.
A non-magical rapier, but you hit.
Correct. 11. And then I'll try again. Nope. And just to, I don't want to remind you, Dan, but I do have 3 red cards at this point. I've been rolling really great.
I've got so much to worry about this ritual. You guys are gonna be lucky with the red cards
Oh.
tonight.
All right.
I've actually got my reaction right now, so we'll do another bountiful luck.
Oh, okay.
So you can send that red card back.
All right. I think it was this one. So that's. Oh, how do I?
There
There
you
we
Just
go.
play it. And, yeah.
Yep. Okay. Thank you. All right. So I will attempt the attack again.
There we go.
So it does hit. Thank you. That's awesome for 10
All right.
or 5, I guess, because it's non-magical.
Right.
All right. That's it for Keldrin.
Okay. We are at the top of round 3, and this Dread Shadow is going to, let's see what he's got nobody over here. Rykard looks lonely, so why doesn't he try to attack? So the Dread Shadow comes over. Choking Shadow.
And I'm currently like getting choked and I'm feared.
So he's going to attack you with the Mounting Despair. So the shadow moves into your space, and basically mounts and perches on your shoulder. Make a Dexterity saving throw.
This is
Okay,
7.
so you are paralyzed, and you can repeat the saving
Okay.
throw at the end of your turn.
Well, my turn is up next, so
All right. So that was the Dread Shadow's turn, and it is your turn, sir. You're
All right.
paralyzed.
Can I try to get unparalyzed?
At the end of your turn, you can make a saving throw. So if there's
Okay.
nothing else you can do, you might just be making a saving throw at the end of your turn.
Yeah, I can't speak, move. Yeah, then I'll cast or do the saving throw.
All right, Dexterity saving throw. You shake off the paralysis. Very good.
17. All right.
All right, excellent. Well, let me take the paralysis icon off of you. And we are back at our trap. And guess what's happening, folks? No vampires show up this round. So you got lucky there. No additional vampires. But the Dread
Is there
Hand...
a trap or something in the middle?
Say again?
Do we see this trap in the middle?
The magic circle?
Yeah. So this is the thing that's spawning this stuff. Do we see it, or it's just the circle itself doing it?
The thing that is spawning... The circle is filled with mist. And all of this stuff is coming from the mist.
Okay.
So the Dread Hand is going to reach out for Rykard. So Rykard, make a Constitution saving throw.
All right, these I am good at. All right,
Excellent.
20.
Okay, so you only take half damage. So take 4 necrotic damage, and you are not dragged. The Smothering Darkness comes up and puts out Viltrar's lantern. And finally, another Dread Shadow emerges. And we'll drop him in the initiative order. Okay. So no vampire spawn, the Dread Hand, the Smothering Darkness, and the Dread Shadow. And then we go to our vampire spawn up here. Now he is going to attack. Let's see.
He has to save first.
Oh, against the blender, right? Yep. So he's attacking Bardor, but let's have him save the blender. He failed. So how much damage does he take?
I rolled bad. It's only 8,
8. Okay.
but it's radiant damage. So
Right. And now he's going to attack with his claws on Bardor. 18
22.
and 9. All right. Murmur.
Sorry, do I have to make any throws? Like saving throws or...
You are not standing inside the circle anymore, so you are not susceptible to the hunger, which leaches the blood through your skin.
I'm going to attempt one more time because I don't need my voice to say the last stanza. It was a Christmas saving throw, correct?
It is a DC 15. Oh, you are silenced.
Hold on, wait, let me just check. Nope. Damn. Nope, okay, none of my cards can help me. Alright, I will then use my action to just continue attacking.
Okay. There's a hit for 13. Alright.
And then another 2 for
The
rage.
Rage, right. Okay. This vampire spawned down here. This vampire spawn down here is outside of the range of the blender, so he regenerates. And then he's gonna attack poor Safina. 19 hit.
Yep.
5 damage.
Okay.
And our Dread Shadow here is gonna come up and attack Murmur. Going to do the Mounting Despair on Murmur, so a dexterity saving throw, Murmur. Murmur be paralyzed.
Stan, he had a save, and with it being rough terrain, how much would that take if he fails?
It's not rough terrain for him.
Okay.
Um,
But he has to save against the blender.
he does have to
he-
save against the blender, right? mark Murmur here. Let me come back to my Dread Shadow. The Dread Shadow doesn't save, so he takes 8 damage.
I don't know, radiance, anything to him.
Minus 8 to the Dread Shadow, radiant damage. Okay. Bardor.
So we have 3 things out.
But we only have one
And-
more stanza.
I guess I can try to do that. Actually, can I try again this round if I failed last round?
Yeah, because you're only silenced until the start of your next turn, I think.
I'll give it a try.
Just a DC 15 Charisma save to do it. Oh.
All right.
Are you already
Well,
adding in the
well-
+1
No,
from the beacon?
no, I am not.
Okay, so you made it. That turns it into a DC 15. So you're able to read the last stanza.
Can someone relink that for me? It won't open for me.
You got it. Here it is. We are reading Amber 5.
I can't see it.
Should be the last one.
No, I can't see the thing.
Oh, did you double click it?
I don't know where it is.
I just put it in the Discord.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Lord of Blood, we bind thee, thus may your name be forgotten forevermore.
The world shudders, and you feel 1,000 needles pierce your skin. Rivulets of blood float through the air from your wounds and through the air. They coalesce and begin to take shape. Vampire engages in its final last-ditch effort to remain free as its aspect takes shape. 2 glowing red eyes flare in the darkness before you, and a set of razor claws unfurl. The aspect of vampire is manifest. Every living creature in the ritual area must take 2d8 necrotic damage. As your blood is forcibly drained through your skin, so everybody takes 10 points of damage, necrotic damage. No saving throw. And the aspect of vampire has arrived. At the end, okay. After the final stanza of the Psalm of Amber is read, vampire engages in one. So what I want to know is, do you still have to do the rest of the ritual while you fight the aspect of vampire? Or do you still have to keep lighting the lanterns and stuff? I'm gonna say yes.
Can you open that handout again?
You got it.
Actually, it's now.
Yeah.
Does he get contained within the magic circle we have in there?
Read to me what Magic Circle does.
Hold on. Da, 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 da. I'll put it there. There it is. Oh, it doesn't say. Okay, sorry. I'll just read it to you. maybe I'll paste it. There we go.
The creature can't willingly enter.
Yeah, and it's worth saying at the very bottom, it talks about how you can reverse it. So you can use the circle to keep it in as opposed to out.
Right. So it's not going to be able to move outside of that circle.
Unless it could teleport or something like that. And if it can magically travel, then it has to make a charisma saving throw. But it just normal movement, it can't leave the circle.
Yeah, I just linked the whole thing.
And then us outside, if it attacks us, it attacks at disadvantage, and we can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by it.
Okay. I'm going to call it here for tonight, as we have crossed into this last phase of
Cool.
Of the battle here, and it'll give me a chance to do the rest of my homework on this to because you're in the home stretch now. You're gonna have to keep the lanterns lit while you fight the aspect.
Yep.
It's still going to be able to to put out lanterns and stuff, so we'll have to worry about that. But let me add the aspect of vampire to the initiative order.
And Dan, when it is summoned, are the mists, are they still operating?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
The mist
So
is
we
still there.
still have to deal with a trap too.
Right.
Wow. Okay. Yep.
Right.
This will be
That is scary.
serious. Yeah.
Right. And that's what I want to make sure. I'm going to make sure that the trap doesn't go away when the aspect of vampire goes up. So I'm going to make sure that I don't railroad you guys or anything. But I think that's the way it's supposed to work. So I will do my homework and find out for certain.
I was just reading
You were just reading?
I was just reading the ritual. The ritual doesn't actually end until it's in the amber block.
Right.
So
and that's
I
when
would assume,
you defeat it. Right.
Right.
And so Dan, and you can answer this next week. But my question is also, does all the aspects of what we've gone through continue to operate, including that if you try and speak, you have to make a charisma saving throw?
Yes.
Ooh, this is gonna be rough. Okay.
Yeah.
And including like the hunger within the white circle.
Right.
Oh man.
Right.
Rough. Okay.
Right. Yeah,
Sounds
this fight was put in because the Strahd fight didn't seem all that climactic enough for campaigning for a year to get to and fight Strahd. So the
this is cool.
The folks at Lunch Break Heroes kind of put this in here as a bigger, more glorious, more, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm drawing a blank. Anyway,
A little more closure.
Yeah, epic. Something more epic. Right.
Heroic,
Right. Something that had the gravity of the situation. But all right, yeah. Thanks everybody. That was fun. I appreciate your patience with my clunkiness. I haven't run this ritual a bunch. The fact is, I haven't run traps a lot, which is what at least the part of this is all about, is running traps. But I can feel, again, this is probably the third time I've done it, and I can feel it going a little bit smoother, and so I'm excited to see how the second half of the fight goes. And until then, we will talk to you in the chat, and I guess we will see everybody back next Tuesday, right?
Yep.
I plan on it.
Awesome. All right, great. And we are definitely in the home stretch here. Let me go ahead and look at what we have left, because I don't think it's much. Let's see. So you did the face-off with Vladimir, and you lit the beacon, so that's done. You found the ritual of binding, and you're binding vampire now, so that's done. So really, all that leaves is getting into Castle Ravenloft and killing Strahd. Once you complete this ritual, that is all that's left.
Sun Sword.
Yeah, the Sun Sword is in the castle though, so you're gonna encounter that closer to the end of the game rather than.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are getting close to being done here. I am gonna bother a couple of you about payments just because it's due, but I'm really thinking it's probably not worth anyone's while to pay the 35 for 6 games at this point, because I'll just end up giving you your money back. So if you just want to slide me the $7 for tonight, I'll contact you and let you all know who needs to catch up with me. So don't worry about that. I'll message you on Discord tomorrow or something. But yeah, other than that little bit of accounting, we are in the end game.
Thank you very much.
All right,
Right on.
everybody, have
Okay,
yourselves a
cool.
great night.
Thank
Bye.
you. See you guys.
Bye.